Yemen's education crisis persists, with over 4.5 million children are out of school. Economic downturn, food insecurity, child labor, and marriage increase are all reasons as well as consequences of the educational crisis. More is in the following report.
The education crisis in Yemen continues despite 2 years of the UN-brokered truce, which has reduced hostilities, civilian casualties, and displacement. According to sources, over 4.5 million children in Yemen are out of schools. The challenging economic situation has increased protection risks, including increased rates of child labor and child marriage. Many parents say their children's access to education has not improved since the truce, and the ongoing conflict dynamics have made it harder to improve the economic situation. The conflict-induced economic downturn, coupled with food insecurity, has driven the largest number of children to leave school over the past 2 years. Caregivers and children surveyed said that the need to support their families' income generation was a primary reason behind school dropouts. Child labor in Yemen is a growing concern, posing significant risks to children's well-being and development. Despite the promise of no large-scale fighting, 3/4 of students reported that their sense of safety has not increased, with 14% of families citing violence as a direct cause of school dropouts. The Safe Schools Declaration, which aims to safeguard schools from such attacks, was endorsed in 2023. To address the education crisis in Yemen, Yemeni authorities, donors, states, and humanitarian actors need to commit to a renewed peace process, ensure the protection of schools, and increase aid for the education system. International funding for education in Yemen is decreasing, with less than 20% of the humanitarian response plan meeting education funding requirement in 2023. This lack of aid threatens children's rights and the country's peace and recovery. The urgent need for humanitarian donors to fund education in crisis context is reflected globally, including in humanitarian appeals and at the global level.